Signs like these are all too common on our streets these days. Does anyone actually ever think of inviting the people who hold these signs to dinner? Well, our next story is about a couple who did just that. You see, they had compassion for the homeless. Of course, one man's compassion is another man's poison.
That's my wife, Lizzie. Most kind-hearted woman in the world. Guess that's why I never told her the truth about our son, Bradley.
Shoot! Horace! Shoot!
I got the letter saying that Bradley was killed in action over 25 years ago. I never showed it to Lizzie. She still thinks he graduated college and then forgot all about his parents. That's what I want her to think. The truth would kill her.
Yeah, that's what it needed. Sorry. Not open. We close at 9 on Sundays. Come back tomorrow. Well, they must be smelling that good roast we've got going. Oh, which I'd better check on.
Besides, we both had something to live for now. Our master plan.
Come on in here. Come on, don't be afraid.
Lizzie looked so happy when I brought the young man in.
Well, who have we tonight?
Easy. This here is Kyle.
Kyle. What a lovely name. Didn't our Bradley have a friend in junior hockey league named Kyle?
He did. Yeah. Only it was a surname, I think, Kyle.
Well, Kyle, I hope you brought your appetite with you because I have been cooking up a storm.
Smells like brisket. Did you make that brisket?
I did indeed.
I expected Lizzie to bring up Bradley. She always did.
Oh, it'll warm him up inside, you see. He's been sleeping under a sofa, thrown out sofa in the alley.
Poor thing. You just make yourself comfortable. Jake will get you warmed up on the outside while I look after those insides.
She's a peach, huh? You know, we've been married 52 years this spring. Well, she did it again.
Ever see something look that nice? That's parsley all around. I don't even do this for the customers.
She doesn't. I'll get the potatoes.
Thank you, sweetie. And the carrots, too, if you could. So, how long has it been since you had a real home-cooked meal, I mean?
It's been a real long time.
Never mind. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I know your life must be very, very hard.
I could tell that Lizzie was going to mention Bradley again, but this time I had to head her off. After all, we had the master plan to carry out.
Our Bradley used to drink milk like it was going out of style. Right up until he... Sorry, dear.
Enjoy, son.
He's dead.
From the looks of him, though, I'd say his number was up long ago. Now, I know you two were just being kind, but you really got to be careful. City's not safe anymore.
All right, officer. We'll try to be more careful.
Good. Now, I'm not trying to scare you, understand? But in a way, you were lucky. Taking in strangers like this could have been one of you ended up in that body bag. Well, we're done here.
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, I'm good. Good night.
Good night.
And thanks. You hear that? The officer himself said that Kyle's number was up long ago.
I know. know, I just hope what we're doing isn't wrong. Taking matters into our own hands. Don't you ever wonder?
Well, of course I do. Then I think of how we're helping them. I mean, remember Annie? And Howard? Oh, and Peter with the sores all...
Those sores.
How miserable they were. And how happy they were after.
Sometime later, I brought another young man back. He seemed so hopeless I couldn't wait to relieve him of his misery.
Oh, dear, it's too cold to be without a coat.
Lizzie was so caring. No wonder I loved her so much.
Thanks. I used to have a coat just like this, I think.
He was pathetic, all right. Thank goodness he came into our lives.
He doesn't remember too well.
Poor dear.
I got hit on the head.
He can't even remember his real name. Ever since he got beat up and landed in the hospital.
Oh, my. You must have had a concussion. And the hospital didn't try to find out your identity?
They did, but I didn't stick around.
He says the needles in the IV bothered him.
Our Bradley didn't like needles either. I'll go get the supper.
She's been a little touchy lately. It was his birthday yesterday. Our son. It's been hard on us the way he never came back for a visit since he went off to college 25 years ago.
Something happened to him?
Just life, I guess. How's that dinner coming, sweetie?
Coming right up.
Hold it.
Poor man, what a life he must have had.
Well, if it's any consolation, his pain is finally over.
Dog tags, Vietnam vet, Gillespie Bradley.
I guess that letter from the government was a mistake. Bradley never died in the war.
A cruel twist of fate. How ironic that the young man's mental state never let him think to check his own dog tags. The link to his past was there all along, almost like the keys we spend so much time searching for that turn up right in our own pocket. Does this story of the kind-hearted poisoners contain some morsel of truth? Or do you find it impossible to digest?
Was this story real? We'll find out at the end of our show. Next, a sealed vault and a bizarre rescue that's beyond belief.